Coast Sports and Entertainment Network.
Pels are still in the Big Easy as they get ready to match up in the last game of their 5-game homestand, taking on for the second time this season a team that won the title just a couple of years ago, the Denver Nuggets. Hi, everybody. Along with AD, Antonio Daniels, Joel Myers, and welcome once again to the Smoothie King Center. Can the Pels snap a 6-game losing streak? Well, it helps to value the basketball. Take care of it. 22 turnovers last game, 20 the game before. You're giving up 49 points in the first quarter and 44 the game before that, AD.
Well, here's the thing, Joe. You're playing against elite teams. There are certain teams in this league that you can get away with maybe not valuing the ball as much.
Right.
The teams that you're playing on this 5-game homestand aren't those teams, right? When you're playing against Golden State, when you're playing against Oklahoma City, right? When you're playing against the Denver Nuggets, these are all championship caliber teams, the Los Angeles Lakers. Valuing the ball is not simply about turning it over. It's about getting good, efficient shots. That's really what it comes down to. You want to force your opponent to defend more than anything else and not make the game easy for them so they can get out in transition.
So now they match up with a team that is playing at a really high level. They're 10-3. Their 3 losses, by the way, come by a combined 11 points. They lost their last game by 3, and that was against a team that is a pace team, 66-9 bench scoring for the Chicago Bulls. But they bring in a guy who's playing triple-double basketball once again, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. And you and I agree on him. He's as good as it gets.
He's the best player in the world. And you can argue he's been the best player in the world for the past 4 or 5 years. I don't care what the MVP says. There is literally no weakness, no offensive weakness in his game. He can shoot it. He's the best passing big man of all time. And now he's in the argument for best passing player of all time. When's the last time you've seen a center average 11 assists? But it's not just the assists. It's the fact that he's not fast, he's not athletic, so he's extremely crafty around that rim. Look at the field goal percentage, 65% on 29 points per game. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and he's shooting beyond the arc better than ever. He's making threes as well. Try to slow him down. That's all you can do because you know he's going to make everybody around him better. When we come back, Andrew Lopez joins us. He gets together with rookie Micah Beebe.
Having those conversations after games about your performances. What was the conversation with him like after the other night?
He just said he liked what he saw. I mean, he's been telling me to be confident every game this year. So he was just like, look what you can do when you're confident. So I mean, it was good talk, but he just said, I mean, now it's time to just build off of it and be confident every game.
We've talked about just building that confidence. How much does it help when you see those first 2 go in? It seemed like everything kind of started to build for you from there.
For sure. When you get that easy bucket or just see the ball go in the rim, you just get confidence to just keep shooting. It just feels good when the ball goes in the hole. So yeah, I just kept going.
Defense kind of really getting you going.
Sure.
Right?
That's where I get going first of all, and then seeing the shot go in, it's a bonus.
So for you right now, like some guys are starting to kind of come back. That confidence is rising. As a rookie, how do you keep that confidence level knowing maybe some things could fluctuate here in the future?
It helps having vets that tell you to shoot the ball, that tell you to stay confident. They're not, no one on this team is selfish in a way of telling you not to shoot the ball. So I'm going to just keep that same confidence because they have confidence in me, so I'm going to have confidence in myself.
Who's the vet that's in your ear the most?
I'll say recently Sadiq's been really just telling me to shoot the ball, not think about it because, he's been through the same thing I have, so it's helped a lot.
Thank you, Andrew. We get ready for the Pels. Can they get it done on their home floor against the Nuggets? Stay with us on Gulf Coast Sports.
Center, your New Orleans Pelicans getting ready to take on the Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic here tonight. And we get ready for tip-off. I am Andrew Lopez. This is your SeatGeek sideline report. You have the return of Zion Williamson tonight, and his lineup's going to look a little bit different than he did the last time he was out there. Z starting at the 4, Derek Queen starting at the 5. In the time that they have spent on the court together so far, just 38 minutes, but a 23.2 net rating, 126.9 offensive rating, 103.7 defensive rating. That's points per 100 possessions. Gotta like what you see there. Really excited to see what these guys are going to be able to do on the court tonight.
All right, Andrew, thank you. And AD's got his slide roll out. You're working on those ratings, right?
Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Tonight's keys, all brought to you by Gulf States Toyota. AD.
I got one key tonight, Joe. It's pretty simple. Compete. You know how this game works.
Right.
There's all sort of cliche statements, 48 minutes of mistake-free basketball and, all these things that are impossible to do. Listen, all I'm saying and all I want to see is this team go out and compete and let the chips fall where they must. Go out and compete on both sides of the basketball and just see what happens.
Play hard from the very beginning and don't turn the ball over. It'll be James Caper tossing it up. Man, out of bounds it goes. It'll belong. And
wow,
it's an early challenge on a steal of a tip. Yeah. Yep, no challenge. It'll belong to Denver. Derek is not been a pro long, but he's got it. He wanted to steal that tip. So the Nuggets will also happen to begin the fourth, and good to have you with us in the Big Easy for this matchup. And there's going to be a reach. Derek Queen, he's saying I was being held.
And the thing is, we talked about this the other day with Jeremiah. You learn when you play against veterans.
Right.
There's
all the
certain
tricks.
Things, right, all the tricks. What you can and cannot get away with. And if you're DQ, you got to be smart.
That's given away. Murray was not prepared for that pass.
Which is that sounds crazy to say. That Murray wasn't prepared for a pass.
Little fall away, coming up short. Peyton Watson has it, the former UCLA Bruin. Nikola Jokic waits. Herb takes it away. So a couple of turnovers, you got to make them pay. Jeremiah will do exactly that. Pels, an early lead.
I'll tell you what, it's very rare that you'll see Nikola Jokic start out a game with 2 touches and 2 turnovers.
You're right. And the first one was Murray didn't expect it, and he was available. So now they run off Jokic. Murray got the switch. It's Z on him. It had been Herb. Herb comes into the neighborhood. And Watson gets the finish. On a switch, the length of Peyton Watson against the younger one. Peyton Watson, by the way, 6'8", against Jeremiah at 6'3". We'll see how they play, or at least officiate how they play. Jeremiah needs help. 8 on the clock. Got to get to your set. And Derek, not close. Stays with it, though. Good effort, but it's picked up by Peyton Watson. Jokic with Watson casting the triple. They are first in so many different categories. First of all, they're second in offensive efficiency and third in defensive efficiency.
26%. Good
pass. Z from Herb.
26% from 3 with Peyton Watson, Joe. 26.
Well, that happened last night, or the game before, you remember?
Yeah. I told you then, I don't know what it is about this gym.
Now, Jamal Murray. And taken away by Z. Quick hands. Coming up with Derek. And all the way to the cup. Points off the takeaway. Regaining the lead. Peyton Watson again. And, they're going to say it's not off Cam Johnson, but off Derek Queen. James Borrego looking back, and it's going to be challenged. Well, let's see if that's a challenge, because Ray Acosta's coming in. And he may say it's going the other way, and it is. So you don't have to use your challenge.
And you know what? I love when officials do that. If somebody has a better angle, help each other out. You're a team. Good job by Ray Acosta.
Now Jeremiah with the Pels up by a point. Aaron Gordon not playing tonight. It'll be Derek Queen on the run. And top of your own. Wanted to give it to Z. It's a turnover. Out of the arc. Will it be points off the turnover? Yes. And a 2-point advantage. This team is not a real pace team.
Not at all.
So you can get it up early. They'll try to. Trey, good take. And fouled on his way to the basket.
See, here's the thing. This is why when you talk about playing with Zion and grabbing these guys, if you notice, they're reluctant to help off Zeke.
Right.
Trey, when he broke down his man off that closeout, Z's right there. But his man doesn't want to leave him.
So Trey going to the free throw line. Best free throw shooter for the Pels. And one of the best in the league at 94%. So 1-point game. They are second in the league in scoring, so you got to find a way to get stops. They average 125 a game. They're second in field goal percentage. That's David Adelman, his dad, a Hall of Fame coach, Rick Adelman. The great days with that team in Portland before another great run in Sacramento. His dad could flat out coach. We're even at 8. Cam Johnson coming off his best game as a Nugget. He had been really struggling from beyond the arc. And Peyton Watson.
And you know what coaches used to tell us, Joe? Sometimes the best thing a non-3-point shooter you hope for is that he hits his first one.
Right, then he's going to, and a good
cut
off the ball, and Derek found him.
Because then he'll continue to shoot it. Peyton Watson has 3 shots and 3 3-point attempts.
Now, Jokic leads it, taken away, another turnover. Trey wanted to push it, move it up. And Jeremiah has that a shot. Too strong. And a loose ball foul. It'll go the other way.
I wonder if Jeremiah was in between shooting that and passing that to Derek Queen in the middle of the floor. Because you can see we're at the same angle that he shot that from.
Pels by a couple, almost 4 minutes gone by as they have started 4 of 8. They've created mistakes. 4 turnovers already. And Z skies for that board. Z beating Watson. And all the way to the rack.
With no Aaron Gordon,
right.
With no Aaron Gordon out there, Zeke can eat today.
Yeah, they're starting Zeke Naji to match up with him. Now, Murray on the crossover. Early 4-point lead. Sadiq's going to be checking into the game. That's Zeke Naji. And long rebound. Derek Queen tried to keep it away. Watson won't get it. Jeremiah will.
Meet me.
See you later.
Meet me.
All the way to the hole. And a timeout for Denver. What a start for the Pels tonight, up by 6.
Yeah, pop the clutch. Pop the clutch and go by a guy that's backpedaling. And when Jeremiah Fears saw that it was Nikola Jokic, it was game over. Lower your head, get to that rim. They do not have rim protection, right? Next play, you can see Jeremiah Fears here. Pop the clutch, go right around them. Excellent finish with the left hand. And a great start by the Pelicans. Joe, we were just talking about this. Anytime #1 plays, there's a different energy. There's a different energy in the building. There's a different confidence in the building. I don't think Zion even understands the presence that he has, the impact that he has, not just on the game as a whole, but on the confidence of everybody in this arena.
Stop the basketball. They didn't. That's basic. Out of the timeout. Cam Johnson was pressured by Jeremiah.
That's what you do to pressure. You don't play with it.
Yeah, you attack.
You're in the zone.
Z on the pick. Jeremiah wanted to go up. And what a pass. It'll be Eve saving it in traffic. 6 on the clock for Jeremiah. And the floater works. Well, what a start. Pels by a half dozen.
You notice how it seems a lot more open?
Yep. With Z. He got space. Out of the timeout. Eve comes in. And over the top, Peyton Watson. Is another turnover?
Good feedback by Trey.
You got it. Trey got his hand on it. And Z doesn't get the roll. How about the tap? Eve's there.
See, this is how you want the Pelicans to. They're flying around.
Pace.
They're flying around, no pun intended. You know what I mean? Like, this is how you want to see this team play. Their defense is creating their offense. And this is what I mean.
Jeremiah didn't get the roll. Eve on the follow. Didn't take anything for granted. Pels by 10.
Joel, I'm telling you what I know. This team, when healthy, is a completely different basketball team. It just has not been healthy. And we've had this conversation far too often. We'll live.
I love the trap because that's Watson.
Right, you'll live.
Inside of 6 to play. Great start for the Pels. Z now with Watson. Got him out of position. Fears. Z on the run. With contact. Stayed with it. Kept it alive. It'll be Herb on the arc.
Come on, Keyshawn. Come on, Keyshawn.
It's working.
Come on, Herbert. Keyshawn Jones.
Up to 13. Pels, 10 of 17 to start the game. Ben with an answer. the triple.
So good.
He is so talented.
So good.
He is the best. There's no doubt about that. Trey off the pick. Herb back to back. Stayed out. And Jokic with the board. So Jokic, triple-double last game, 36 and 18.
Wow.
Man.
That's his fourth turnover.
That's right.
That's his fourth turnover. That's his fourth turnover in 7 minutes.
And they have 7. Pels with only 1 turnover. Smart play.
And it's a great job of E not quitting on that play.
Right. As I said, you don't assume anything. So the Pels with the ball by 10. They're 1 of 3 on their triples. It's 3 of 8 for Denver on their early threes. This team.
They're in that zone. You have to get somebody in the soft
middle.
spot.
Right. He's got Herb.
Floater.
No, a little pull-up. Jokic with the board. Bruce Brown in. Led about 30 games with the Pels last year and did a good job for them. Can't bite. He'll get his. Yeah. As good a shooter as he is outside.
Joe, I'm telling you, that is so much easier said than done. I hear you.
Timeout.
I know exactly what you're saying. But man, when you out in the midst of it, Nikola Jokic being the best player in the world, you have to respect his ability to shoot that basketball.
It's hard to believe he's got 4 turnovers this early in the game. That bucket gives him 5. 3-game homestand coming up. Yeah, Friday night, Pels are on the road. Then you got the Mavericks. Then they're back home. And it's tough. Second of a back-to-back. It's the Hawks Saturday night. Join us. Atlanta's really good this year. Bulls, outstanding. Rich backcourt. Deep backcourt. And then the Grizz. Go to Pelicans.com right now to pick up your tickets. Pelicans.com. And we'll see you down here. Let's head over to Andrew Lopez. Andrew.
Guys, 7 turnovers already for the Denver Nuggets, a team that was 3rd in the NBA, just 13.4 a game in. You mentioned those 4 for Jokic, AD. This is only the 10th time in his career that he's had 4 turnovers.
Come on, Herb!
First quarter.
Herb's on. Thank you, Andrew. It's an 11-point lead for the Pels. That's the second triple for Herb. Pels, 2 of 4. He's got both. 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Jokic shares it. Hardaway in there, and Jokic gets what he wants. As good as it gets. 8-point game. They're going to have a run. Be prepared. Jose out there. He checks in with Hawk. Bruce Brown all over him. Got to move. And Eve does want to move all the way to the hole and doesn't get the finish. Hey, that's as aggressive as we've seen him. Now, Johnson again. Eve got there late. 6-point game.
Johnson's very aggressive in attacking that rim right now. He hasn't shot the ball well since he's been in Denver, so you can see he's changing things up a little bit.
Right.
Not selling for as many jump shots.
No, his last game was his best. 19 points. Good save. Hawk, pull up, mid-range. You got it. That's his money. He can really do it.
And that's a great hustle by Herb.
You got it, saving in front of us. Micah Peavy about to check in for the Pels. 8-point lead. He's going to the line and shooting 2. You can't relax with Jokic at all. He'll lull you to sleep.
He just plays at his own pace.
You got it.
Similar to Luka.
So, Jokic, and I mentioned the numbers, amazing. 8 triple-double. They played 13 games. He's got 8 triple-doubles already. In his 11th season, all he was taken in the second round, 41st overall. As he gets the first of 2, and now we're FanDuel Sportsbook.
All customers choose your own reward every day.
Nikola Jokic is going to be passing Oscar Robertson, the big O, shortly. And a rare miss at the free throw line. It's almost, and it is, no. Derek got it back. But good activity and almost taken away. Jones came into the game. That's how you get minutes on the floor, plays like that. 3 ball, not close and out of bounds. Grazed the front of the rim. So they bring in Curtis Jones out of Iowa State, undrafted rookie this year on a 2-way deal.
He plays hard.
You got it.
He plays really hard.
And Jokic didn't get the finish. Good contest by Derek from behind. Mid-range hawk. He likes it.
That's his shot.
Made money.
Again, the last game he got going a little bit. Even though the game was out of hand, he still found his stroke.
Right.
And this is why I don't believe in garbage minutes, because you have an opportunity when the game is out of hand to play yourself into rhythm for the next game.
Jokic up against Derek. And with the left hand gets it to crawl home. Try to defend that. 2:05 to play. And a real good start for the Pels tonight. Shooting 54%.
They do a great job of isolating Nikola Jokic in the front of the ring.
Yeah, you can't relax with the basketball. Bruce Brown all the way to the cup. Timeout, James Borrego. You cannot be casual with the basketball at this level. So turnover and points right away. And James Borrego, it's a teachable moment is what it is.
Yeah, everything's a teachable moment. Everything is a teachable moment, because every game for Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, Micah Peavy is a great opportunity to learn. And like you said, you're going to learn. You can't get away with some of the things at this level that you could get away with in college.
Right.
I don't care how high the level was. This is different.
So the Pels by 5 after a couple of times a double-digit lead. And we remind you, Pels basketball on the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network, all brought to you by Smoothie King. Rule the day. Wednesday night game, Big Easy. Tomorrow, head to the Big D. I've watched their overtime win over Portland.
Yeah.
And boy, Cooper Flagg's playing hard. Playing really well for them.
Again, he's starting to figure some things out.
Yeah. Yeah, he hit a couple of buckets. It looked like Avdia hit a three. It was going to be over, and Portland was going to win. Cooper Flagg guided them and kind of pushed them into a win. And now you've got a team coming in tonight. It's interesting because Chicago went into Denver and played double overtime and barely lost. Lost by 3 in double overtime. Then come the next night. Talk about a tough back-to-back. You go into Denver the next night, and you beat Jokic and the Nuggets by 3.
But what they did is they played fast, and they got excellent bench production.
Right. 66-9 was the bench scoring.
Can't.
Oh, man. It still belongs, but Jones.
Yeah, no. Hawk has to understand who's guarding Queen, right? Jones is a guy that is going to pick up, that is going to pressure. You cannot be casual with passes or the ball around him.
Jose will bring it up this time. Good move. Up against Jones. Now Queen with the pick. Jose trying to get there, and it's a grab across the arm. Jones gets the foul. Put 14 on the shot clock. It'll come in on the side. So for the Nuggets, it is their 4th team foul. So the Pels with 1:39 to play will shoot. That's their first of the final 2 minutes. Pels have a foul to give. Well, what a start. Queen on the pick, got almost late there. Hawks, 7 on the clock, got to go. He knows it too. And up against Jones, will they get it off? He's got a wide open look now. Jokic clears it out. It'll be Bruce Brown who leaked out. So much for the space and the breathing room early. Derek Queen not protecting the basketball. And a break.
And that was really smart by Bruce Brown.
He did throw it into underneath the basket.
Yeah, he didn't save it.
All right, a better move. Pels with 1:10 to play. The energy now has been picked up. After a sloppy start by Denver, you can't get outworked. Kevon Looney into the game. Derek Queen sits down.
You can see Z right in his ear.
Sadiq going to the line. Smart. He got the position on a seal, and the ball came in, which is a cardinal sin to the rim.
Sadiq plays a lot like, you know, you have perception of guys before they come to your team. Sadiq Bey plays a lot stronger than I remember. I remember him being a spacer, a guy that defends, and a guy that plays hard. But he does a great job at using his body to get position on smaller defenders.
And he plays hard at both ends of the floor all the time. His first free throw a little bit strong. Pels 2 of 3 at the stripe. Not many free throws either way. Jokic the only one there for Denver. Second matchup. Pels were smoked in the second half. Remember, it was a close game.
29-2 run.
You got it. It was a 6-point game at the break. 24-0, then 29-2. And they outscored the Pels in the second half in Denver, 69-41. Tim Hardaway Jr. sets it up. Loon. Man, is going to be Jones underneath for a good pass and a good look. And a break. Jose comes up with it. Boy, Jamal Murray doesn't miss many wide open ones, does he? Hawk up against Bruce Brown.
Denver has picked up their intensity.
Right. Now Sadiq, end of the clock. Up against Jokic. Wants to go by him. On the run. And they're going to call a charge. Yeah, Jones took it. He took it square.
Jones has brought some defensive energy.
Well, he's picked up everything for them.
Right.
He's changed the complexion of the game for them. And you don't say that often about a guy who he wasn't even in the last game.
But you know what, Joe? I say all the time about younger players, if you want to get minutes, defend. Defend. That's all. If you show a willingness to defend, you will find a way to get minutes. There's a reason Michael Peavy's on the floor right now.
Jones, 24-year-old from Minneapolis, played at Iowa State. It'll be Jokic. Coming up short. Loosed up. Jose comes away. Now you got 10 seconds. Look at the clock. Get the shot away.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
And he just saw the clock. Sets it up. Bay at the end of the quarter. And they normally get there a little late, don't they? So good start, just the same for the Pels. But Denver comes back strong after the Pels went up by double figures. Good to have that guy back on the floor, isn't it? Pels by 4 at the end of the first 12.
Your New Orleans Pelicans starting the second quarter with a 30-26 lead, and that's something interim coach James Borrego had emphasized both previously after the game against the OKC Thunder and again in his pregame presser today, wanting to come out with defensive aggression. You didn't want to see those 44, 49-point quarters, and instead you hold a Denver team that was averaging 33 in the first to just 26, guys.
And now they're trying out of the timeout. Trey Murphy was the target. It'll be Jose catch and shoot.
That's good basketball, though.
Kept by. Looney took it away. Hawk gets him out of position for the midi. Mid-range works. Pels by half dozen. Jordan Hawkins off the bench has 6. Jose, and we like it. Make him work. Get it across the line. Murray. Didn't want the mid-range. It'll be Jonas.
Gotta stay down on the pump fake.
Yeah. And Jonas gets it over the smaller Kevon Looney. He was what a great teammate. I talked to him before the game. What a great teammate. Now Jose off the pick. Not a lot of movement off the ball right now. Inside of 10 of the clock. Got to go.
Raise up.
Yep, Hawk will. And Jonas, the good box out. 4-point game. Murray, how did you get this? And he'll get the runner. He'll go to the line, but how did Looney end up on Murray at the, I mean, is that one of those, you switched and you didn't have to?
No, I don't even think there was a switch because actually Jamal Murray pushed the ball in transition.
Man.
Sometimes the floor is just out of balance.
And it was for matchup purposes for the Pels. Murray's going to the line looking for the 3-point play. Make it a 1-point game. After the Pels led early by 13. So they're missing the free throw now. So let's see what this configuration can do. And let's see if Trey can get some touches and shots. Looney instead. Trey Murphy has taken 1 shot, 9 minutes of play. He's got a couple of free throws. That's your leading scorer. Brown barging his way in. And a layup.
I'll tell you what Denver does. They do a great job of simply moving without the basketball.
Right, well, that's what I brought up here. Not a lot of movement off the ball, is there? So let's see if the Pels can match their energy. Here's Trey coming off the pick. He's got Hawk and Looney.
I tell you one of the things you would love to see. You would love to see Trey out there with Zeke. You would love to see Trey out there with Zion because it gives him a little bit of space.
Hawk into the shot clock. Get it off. Oh, boy. Yeah, Trey got it off. And gets the triple.
That's a great move by Jordan Hawkins.
Yeah, dive.
Great move.
And almost taken away by Jose. Pels by 3, and he barely got it off in time. 10th of a second left when it left his hand. 2.5 gone.
Composure under chaos.
Murray on the reverse, no. It'll be Hardaway, catch and shoot guy, and let it go. So Tim Hardaway Jr., he was 2 of 8, 0 for 3 in their last game. In fact, in their 3 losses, he's only hit 35% and 28% on their 3.
Composure into chaos. Get in the middle. Don't overreact. Stay calm, make the right read, and Trey does a great job of staying shot ready.
Hawk again, too strong. Loon kept it alive, but Bruce Brown's got it.
He's not going to stop.
Nope. And the shooter gets it. A break. Devon Looney. He's gobbling up some boards, isn't he? So 3 minutes gone by. Sadiq Bey. Jonas stays on that side. How about a pick and a pop? Trey Murphy. Almost taken away by Bey, but Jonas gets it out. Tim Hardaway. Outstanding effort. Trey didn't quit on the play. You got Trey down the middle of the floor. Hawk had it taken away. He lost the handle. Now Peyton Watson for the layup. And when the floor is spread, they're not set defensively. You got to make them pay. 1-point game. Good start for the Pels, though. Andrew brought it up after giving up 49 in the last game in the first 12 minutes of play. And don't forget, it's the second highest scoring team in the NBA.
Hit that. Hit that.
Jose. Hawks trying to get there. Jonas takes it away. And now they look for their second lead of the game. It was Watson, don't forget, who hit the first bucket of the game. You can't walk away from the shooter. It worked that time, though. And Jonas going to the free throw line with a foul. So good battle early. 4 minutes gone by in the second 12.
And Jonas has been great for them.
Yeah, he's exactly what they were looking for.
Their biggest issue a year ago were non-Jokic minutes, right? Could they hold the line, keep the lead, and not lose the lead? And when you bring in Giannis, you bring in Bruce Brown, you bring in Tim Hardaway Jr., they have made their team extremely deep now coming off that bench.
So Jonas going to the free throw line. The guy that we're not objective about, 3 years with the Pels, 33-year-old from Lithuania. And he'll get the roll on the first of 2. Jeremiah's into the game. With Jeremiah and the Pels. 6+ steals, all-time streaks. Can it continue?
So
right now, the Pels have 6 steals tonight.
Anytime you see Fears out there with Jose, that's basically JB saying he wants to pick up the pace. He wants to speed this game up. Right. You were just talking about the Chicago Bulls game versus the Denver Nuggets a couple nights ago. Chicago Bulls beat them because they played with pace. They got up and down that floor. Put Jonas
back on the floor. On the strong side, Z over Najee, who got away with one. Jose keeps it alive. How about the tip?
Job, Eve.
Eve kept it alive. Loose stuff. It'll be Z, and he's going to the free throw line. Good battle on the boards.
And you love the activity of Eve Misi as well.
Right.
Around that rim, just keeping the ball alive.
You want to outwork people, and it's good to see. Because the energy came off their bench from Jones when he checked into the game. And then kind of shifted. And when Jokic is not in the game, it's like we talk about Shea. When Jokic is not in the game, you've got to capitalize. Well, Mike is about to check into the game. Trey comes over to the sideline. And Z goes to the stripe for the first time. Jokic over there. He's got 10 points already. And Z short of the first of 2. Pels 3 of 5 at the stripe. Same as the Nuggets. Micah coming off a solid game in his last one. And it was good to see 16 points for Micah Peavy. He was 7 of 9 for the field, 2 of 3 beyond the arc. And this is the first game for Z, don't forget, 2.5 weeks. He'll get the second. It's all even at 36. Jeremiah's going to match up with Peyton Watson. Micah's going to be on Murray if he can get there in time. And Murray comes up short. Now he's behind the play. Can you capitalize?
Be patient. Be patient.
Boy, that's a foul. And Murray knew it. So he's got the foul. It is the second team foul on Denver. Pels also with 2 team fouls. A lot of time left in the half. Herb's back. He's got a couple of triples. He's got the only 2 triples for the Pels. They're 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. And a good job by Jose on the floor. So Micah in there with Jeremiah off the pick. Z on the roll. Boy, they accounted for him though. Now you got to go, and Herb knows it. Saw the clock coming up short. How about that tip?
See,
that's a hold.
Again, Eve is very active. Eve is extremely active on this offensive glass.
Now it was one hand on the ball.
Yeah, so it's not controlled.
Right, not a controlled tip.
Not a controlled tip.
Yeah, it's coming on the side of a loose ball foul. James Capers has been there, done that. Very good official. He's the crew chief. Cam Johnson back out there. You have to account for his shooting.
And again, I'm using Zion as a screener.
Jeremiah's mid-range. Off the window. 2-point game. And Jeremiah is up to 8 points with that bucket. Jeremiah was ready to come in on sneak, but it freed up that guy. You gamble, you get burned.
Against this team.
Yep, they make the extra pass.
They will always make you pay.
Z underneath. Got home.
It's too strong.
Yep.
He's too strong. Once he gets those shoulders by you, Joel, it's game over.
He's got 9 on 4 of 7 from the field. Go along with a couple of boards. Jonas falling away and gets it. That's tough. 7-footer falling away. And Eve stayed in front of him. Z trying to put him to sleep up against the other Z, and the foul. It's on Zeke Naji. That'll be their 4th team foul. So it'll come in on the side. Solid beginning for the Pels, though. Even at 40. And I heard him call glass. Don't worry. Minutes of play. Solid beginning, AD.
It is, Joe. You always hear me talk about staying composed under chaos, right? If you look at the shot clock here, it's below 10. And what you see players do a lot of time, in NBA terms, this is called a butter situation. If we run it, staying composed under chaos. So now Jordan Hawkins doesn't have to rush a shot. Nice crossover. And now Trey Murphy. 2 things have to happen here. Trey Murphy has to drift into Jordan Hawkins' sideline, but Jordan has to find a way to get in here to break down that Denver Nuggets defense, which he does. Trey does a great job at sliding, staying shot ready, and then not rushing the shot. That is a great job of both Jordan Hawkins and Trey Murphy of staying composed under chaos.
2 bigs on the floor now. Jonas stays out there, and the Joker is back into the game. Z. Cam Johnson's out there. Z trying to get home on the flip, and going to be Eve, and he's fouled on
I love how Eve meets his playing right now.
Talk about bounce.
And you know what? There's a reason they went with 2 bigs. They went with 2 bigs right now because Eve is killing them on the offensive glass.
The Pels have had 2nd and 3rd tries. Eve's keeping it alive. Eve's already got 7 rebounds as he goes to the free throw line. 7 rebounds in 7 minutes.
Make them account for your athleticism.
Pels are hurting themselves with the stripe, though. 4 of 7. He's working on it. There's no question. And it looked better out of his hand that time. It wasn't flat. Just a little bit strong. 5:40 to play in the half. And a 1-point lead for the Pels. Good job by Eve, though. 5 and 7 already. And 5 of his 7 are at the offensive glass. Now Bruce Brown up against Micah. Jonas early. And early whistle. The nudge from behind. Eve gets the foul. 3rd team foul on the Pels. Now the Pels shoot the rest of the way in the half. They're out of fouls. 14 fouls on Denver.
And you can see them doing a lot of high-low with Nikola Jokic and Jonas Valanciunas.
Good moving pick. Cam Johnson Well, nice to have a guy like that. He'll go back. It'll be a wide open look. And a three in the corner. So they get, because of you talk about gravity. And it's a triple. So Peyton Watson and how about Micah? No answer that time. So the Nuggets by 2, led early by 3. Ooh, Micah thought he jumped the route. And Bruce Brown's looking at his teammate like, what are you putting me in that position for?
You have to be the guard's eyes.
Right. So now the Pels out of fouls as well. Inside of 5 to play. It all goes through that guy. Now.
There's that high-low.
Right. Here's the jump hook.
There's that high-low.
Man, Micah's got the miss.
And now you got to play with pace.
When they have 2 bigs on the floor. Jokic stays on that side. Micah for the lob and a turnover. Yeah, they saw it coming.
You got to get Trey Murphy back in the game for shooting purposes. You got to get Trey back in the game.
Bruce Brown going to the free throw line. You're struggling offensively. Your best shooter.
But what they're doing is they're bracketing Zion.
Right.
And living with everybody else.
Well, you can see on this side of the floor, his east side of the floor, there are 3.
And they won't live with Trey Murphy shooting that basketball.
He's only had 3 shots so far in 12 minutes of play. So a couple of free throws coming up for Bruce Brown. Back with Denver. Yeah, Bruce Brown, of course, won a ring in the 22-23 season. Louisiana Lottery jackpot update. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Okay, so I don't get the bougie joke today. I get the regular joke because it's $593 million.
That's strong.
Yeah. So I know I don't get the bougie one. I get the.
I'm buying tickets. I always buy tickets for you. I always do.
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
What?
Why you got to bring that up?
Because you give me grief. You're covered.
I give you grief when somebody wins.
There we go. Now let's see if they can find some shots for Trey. He's got Z on the trail.
It changes everything.
Good pass.
Again,
Quick touches.
When you have different guys out there that they have to honor, it changes everything.
Great passage. Pels 10 dimes on 18 makes. And more free throws. Z's got the foul. Jokic goes to the line.
So, I'm a big fan of putting your 2 best guys in action. And this is why. Because now what happens is it becomes you make the game stress-free for everybody else.
Simplify.
Right. So you put Z and Trey Murphy in action, and now Derek Queen is the beneficiary of the gravity that they take it.
11 points for Nikola Jokic. I get a kick out of it. You never discount any of the 60 guys that were selected. If you were drafted, because this guy was drafted 41st.
During a Taco Bell commercial.
Man. Is that wild?
Who would have thunk it?
Come on. What a player. An amazing talent. Trey again coming off the pick. Now 10 on the clock. Derek up against Jokic. Herb on the move. Good take. And a finish on the foul.
I'm telling you. So this is what I mean. I'm going to show you what I mean by gravity. If we show this again, Jonas Valanciunas is guarding Zion, right? Look at what he does. He does not want to leave Z. Look, he doesn't want to leave his man. This is the definition of gravity because that's Jonas's help, but he knows that if he helps, now he's going to drop it off to Zion.
3-point play for Derek Queen and a lead for the Pels.
Gravity guys in this league are so incredibly important, Joe.
5 points, 3 boards for Derek. Wide open. Can't do it. I mean, that's a total breakdown. That's the best shooter on their team. And you didn't account for him. And Jeremiah with Derek. It'll be Trey, catch and shoot time. Okay.
Joe, when I told you they need to go back with Trey Murphy to play along with Zion, this is what I'm referencing.
Yeah.
He is going to get looks when he plays with Z. But when he's not playing with Z, now they can empty the clip on him.
10 points for Trey on 4 shots. Real short.
The heck of a rebound by Peyton Watson.
Yeah, he got up there, didn't he? Peyton Watson just hit a 3, a corner 3, and gets another because you got to at least put a hand in his face. 51-49. Same corner. Jamal Murray just had it. Oh, wow. That is a weak call. If you fall down, and because he seemed like he was in position.
He was in position. He was in position.
And we never, ever call something out. That's a rookie official. He's there. Man. Is that a challenge? And a technical by Zion. The technical on Z. And is it going to be to timeout? No challenge. Green light special is not on. And a 2-point game. Welcome back once again to the Big Easy. Pels down by a couple. Technical free throw coming up after Z picked up the tee. We don't blame him. And looking ahead to our new age schedule. Friday at Dallas. Cooper Flag. It's one of those cup games. We can't wait to get there for a cup game. Saturday, it's back home. Dyson Daniels, our buddy, is back. Watching the Hawks, boys, Jalen Johnson.
Playing his tail off.
And Reese Shea playing well for them with Jalen Johnson and with Trae Young out. Dyson's here Saturday night, then Monday night it's the Chicago Bulls. And that, to me, if they stay healthy, I think they're a top 6 team in the East.
Well,
right now they're barely over 500.
But the thing is, you have a lot of guys, obviously, that are out in the Eastern Conference as well. You know, Boston's not who they once were.
Right.
Milwaukee, no.
Indiana without Halliburton.
Indiana without Halliburton. Dame Lillard's now back in Portland. So the Eastern Conference landscape has changed.
Now, this is a dangerous time. That's a veteran team. They're up by 3, the biggest lead of the game. Jokic got the switch. What a pass. And Bruce Brown goes to the line. Yeah, dangerous time for the Pels. 2:35 to play. How do you close the half? And Sadiq, yeah, Z's going to sit down for the rest of the half. Sadiq Bey comes into the game.
I don't know if there's a team outside of maybe Golden State where the weak side of the floor is so incredibly important.
When you have a passer like that, guy with court vision.
Jokic, the moment that you turn your head, and the thing is, it's ingrained in everybody. If you can see the back of somebody's head, you're going to cut because you know he's going to find you.
Big reason. They were second or third in the league in scoring last year, second in the league so far this year at 125 a game. And Brown has just missed 2, collects 2, and now they do have their biggest lead of the game up by 5. How do you close the half? We bring it up frequently.
And this is important because there's no Z out there.
Yeah, he's gone with 3 fouls. Trae being held by Bruce Brown. Derek, nice move by Jokic. Got the roll. Big time, kind of lulled him to sleep, didn't he? So Derek, 7 points with 3 boards. Murray, and moving pick on Jokic. Even up call? They never have an even up call.
You know what? I'm not doing this today, Joe.
Never.
I'm not doing this.
Even up call.
This is tough.
Yeah.
I told you, bigs are not used to guarding bigs that make moves like this. You're not.
Derek Queen orchestrating the offense. Jeremiah's 3. Real short. Peyton Watson picks it up. 2 to play. Gets some stops. They've held him to 54 so far. Jokic with the off arm. Coming up short. Good job without fouling. Now Herb. He's got Trae. Trae catch and shoot. Coming up short. Right on line. But a little bit short. Trae now 3 of 5. Good seal. And Herb had no choice.
I tell you, he sealed Herb with 1 arm. I'm serious. He held him off with 1 arm and caught the ball with the other.
I know. It's almost like he did that with 1 arm tied behind his back.
Literally.
3-point game. And Jokic at the line. By the way, he's won the Western Conference Player of the Week each of the last 2 weeks with 8 triple-doubles over the first 13 games. And I mentioned he came in behind the Big O, but it won't be long. I think it was 9 triple-doubles. And then he's off for Russell Westbrook. He goes after Russell. Russell's 205. Big O at 181.
If he plays long enough, he'll catch everybody.
Oh, he'll blow past everybody.
If he plays long enough.
Right. Now Jeremiah. Almost taken away. Sadiq's corner 3. Barely grazed the rim. 5-point game.
Good job,
and
Herb.
Herb, can he save it? Gonna belong to the Pels. Off Watson. Yeah, Herb got back in time. We're not surprised. He's kind of the quarterback of the defense to begin with. Your free safety. Derek Queen runs the offense. Bruce Brown all over him. And Bruce a good defender. Boy, a lot of contact. Off the window. Play through it.
And you know what James Borrego just did? When Zion went out the game, for the last 2 minutes, he's run the offense through Derek Queen.
And almost taken away by Hurd. Murray. Smart play by Johnson with a give and go.
Again, a weak side of the floor.
Right.
It's so incredibly important when you play against this Denver Nuggets team because of how well of a passer Nikola Jokic is.
2 for 1 without Murray and rushing. Let's go to the free throw line. Bruce Brown with a foul. 37.1 to play. Pels 6 of 9 at the stripe. It's 10 of 14 for the Nuggets at the free throw line. It's been a really entertaining first half. Pels done a good job after so many problems defensively over the previous 2 games.
I tell you, Derek Queen does a great job of mentally resetting. A lot of rookies can't do that. And what I mean by that, Joe, in the first quarter, he had some turnovers.
3.
So what James Borrego did is he went with Kevon Looney.
Right.
Right? Emisi came in and played extremely well. But when James Borrego went back with him, he does a great job, meaning Derek Queen, of having in-game amnesia and putting whatever happened behind him.
Adjusting. And did a good job. Now Murray in a 2 for 1 for Denver. Jokic.
So that's a 90% shot.
Yep. Now, get it across the line and take your time. 4.2 is the difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Cam Johnson, similar in stature to Trey. Herb with the pick. Good look. Trey got the triple. He's 4 of 6 for the field and 13 points to lead the Pels.
And this is something they should take into the second half, Joel. Anytime you get an opportunity to put Nikola Jokic into action and force him to step up in that pick and roll.
Pels are out of fouls. Good trap. Jokic now. And the trap.
He's like 1 step behind.
Right. So a 4-point game at the half. Plenty of things to like going into the locker room this time.
And some things that you can take from this first half that you can transfer over to the second half. I love the energy in the building right now, Joe.
Yeah, and the good balance among the starters. 2 in double figures, a couple of other guys like Z and Derek with 9. So now, can the Pels end the 6-game slide? They're down by 4 to a team that won the title back in 2023. It's our update from the locker room, all brought to you by Smoothie King as we join Andrew Lopez with Jaron Collins.
Coach, much better first quarter than what we've seen in the last 2 games. What was kind of the key to jumping out that fast?
I thought that we had really good activity. We were able to get steals, be disruptive, and then play in transition off of our defense.
What did you like about the rebounding? So that was a big advantage, especially Eve doing a lot of work on the offensive end.
I mean, we've been talking about the last couple of days. You can't be 29th in the league in defensive rebounding. Really good activity, especially on the offensive glass. And Eve just getting extra possessions. And then right now, we just got to make shots.
How much does Z change everything just when he's out there and the force that he plays?
Everything. You know, his presence out there, what he does to free guys up on the perimeter in terms of the team's got to pack the paint, his ability to facilitate, you know, now he means so much to the team.
All right, thanks, JC.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Joel.
Yeah, a big-time rebounding edge for the Pels. But as Jaron said, they got to make shots. They're being outshot right now, 57% to 44%. So the Pels start with it in the second half. Remember what happened in Denver, and it's at home, so it shouldn't happen. 24-0 to start. Herb, good play out of the locker room.
It's a great play to start.
Man, it's tapped away from Z. Stays with it. 4 on the clock,
Time.
Gotta go. And mid-range. Could have been a loose ball foul. Hope Herb's all right. Kind of came away from it gimpy. Now, Jamal Murray with Jokic. Mid-range works. They're up by a half dozen. So the Nuggets now the biggest lead so far. Be prepared. Jeremiah, deep 3. That was interesting. Minute gone. Murray available in the corner. Now Herb. Give and go. And didn't get the roll. A break.
Now the floor's out of balance.
Right. Murray's way behind the play. It'll be Derek on the reverse. Pels needed it, down 4. Derek Queen into double figures. He's got 11 with 5 boards. But EPC, 8 boards and 6 for Eve are making, 6 boards and 8 boards, 6 at the offensive end. Jokic uses the window effectively.
And the thing is, he caught that with one hand and finished it with one hand. He never brought his left hand to the ball.
That's life. He's been a water polo player. Now you got to move off the ball. Z up against Zeke Najee. Going to be Trey. Long rebound. Derek Queen's got it. Second chance opportunity. Your best shooter, go to him. That's tough. That was down and back out. And picked up by Peyton Watson. 2 minutes gone by. They're not making shots. Watson unguarded. And good job on the Trey just tapping it away. Otherwise, Jokic has a layup. Z up against Zeke Najee. He was shoved. He hit a stiff arm on his hip. Going to be Peyton Watson. He'll get the reverse, and he's going to the line looking for the three-point play.
Denver started this half with a little bit of pace. They started this half a little pace to the race.
You got it. They have picked it up.
Here we go, gentlemen. One throw.
9:38 to play in the third. Now you're down by 8, playing serious catch-up against a 10-3 team.
These gentlemen won. I swear I'm not falling down. Just leave the floor. I swear.
So Peyton Watson, the former UCLA Bruin, 23-year-old.
He's played well tonight.
He's from Southern California. Played really well. Long Beach. 9-point lead. Derek Queen looking. Z. Trey on the dribble handoff. There's a crease. Jokic is not there. Tough reverse. And Zeke Najee clears it away. Peyton Watson on the run. Blocked away from behind. Jeremiah. Never got to the rim, so 10 on the clock. Jamal with Herb. And that's Peyton Watson again. Yeah, he played through traffic. So Peyton Watson in the starting lineup. He's got 22 now on 9 of 15. Trey trying to find some space. Long 2. Don't throw it back. Take it. 8:47 left in the third.
Think about Denver. They play so slow. You know, like they're going to walk the ball up and get what they want every time down.
Man, what a breakout.
Good hands.
Yep. And no foul. It's off Jamal Murray. I think he's got a legitimate run.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
While they're complaining in the background. Trey. He'll take it to the hole. And he's going to the line. Good move. They heard you before they said.
If they're going to sit back there and they're going to complain, you got to get the ball out and push it.
But I do think it was a legitimate grab. But at the other end, Z was shoved on his way to the rack. And they let it go. So an important stretch coming up for the Pels. And everybody knows what happened in Denver. 122-88. And it was determined in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. Now a message from Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Deep fried Thanksgiving.
What do you think of that? Looks good.
Trey is up to 17 as he's 4 of 4 now at the free throw line. Not surprised. He leads the Pels in scoring. 20 points
Look at the amount of space that he has. That Jokic has on that side of the floor.
Jamal Murray trapped and fouled. Herb thought he was on the ball. It would have been the 4th on Queen. Instead, I believe it's the 3rd on her. Yes. Mike Peavy coming in. That's actually the 4th, unfortunately, on her. Today, best defender is over on the bench. Third quarter Blues, bad start to the second half. Jokic, 3-ball, coming up short. Nobody accounted for Zeke Najee. Second chance opportunity for Denver. And an easy one for
Again,
Cam
the weak side of the
Johnson.
floor has to be in.
Right.
If there's one team outside of Golden State with a weak side of the floor has to have your head under the rim, it's against the Denver Nuggets.
Jeremiah coming up real short. Inside of 8 to play. Payne Watson feeling pretty good about his game right now. And a timeout for James Borrego. And a disappointing start to the second half for the Pels.
I tell you what, you give Payne Watson credit. And you give Adam a credit for instilling confidence in him, because he is letting that thing go today. Very efficient.
15-6 over the Pels. Well, this year, the Pels have teamed up with the local brand Queen of Sparkles, designing a premium fan collection. Features sweatshirt, sweater vest, cardigan. It's all inspired by Skeleton jerseys. Giving away a complete collection to one lucky fan to celebrate it all. So submit your free entry right now. Go to pelicans.com/win. Pelicans.com/win.
Wasn't that your nickname in high school?
Sparkles?
Queen of Sparkles?
Sparkles.
Or King of Sparkles?
They just called me Froggy. You got the wrong guy.
No, I thought because your jump shot was so nice.
Yeah, I had a great,
it was pristine.
I had a sweet stroke. I was flat. My vertical was my tiptoes, but I had a good stroke. Now, out of the timeout, what do they got? Micah Peavy beats him to the cup. Got the runner, didn't get the roll, and it's picked up by
Denver's just more active right now.
Right. Jose will take the turnover, though. Pels need a pick-me-up, Sparkles. And a corner three. Z.
2 for $1.
Yep.
2 for $1.
Yeah.
Come on, Trey.
There you go.
2 for $1.
20. Trey's got 20 on 10 shots, so he's 6 of 10. Hot hand continues. 9-point game. Just get some stops. They're shooting 57% to the Pels 39%.
If that ball gets to Jokic right there, that's too easy. Because now it's like he gets what he wants when the ball comes right there. I'm telling you, it has to come a point. You have to make that a difficult pass for him.
He's got 9 assists to go along with 21 points. Z leaves it. Trey, heat check. Got it again.
This is why I say that you have to play these two together as much as you possibly can. Because they can't help off of Trey. The moment that they help off Trey, he's going to find him. If they don't help, it gives Zion a physicality mismatch.
You're doing well when you got 23 points off 11.
You got to fight this catch.
Yep. Too easy. Watson. It's a late close.
But it starts with that ball getting into Nikola Jokic that easy.
Z sets it up for Micah Peavy. Pels are now 6 of 24 of their triples. Trey has got 5 of them. So free throws coming up, no, ball on the side.
Again, look at the amount of attention that Payton Watson's playing. Trey does a great job of simply sliding away and relocating. Now it's on Z to find it. You heard Jared Collins tell Andrew Lopez at halftime, right? Z makes everything easier for this team because they have to collapse that paint.
Offensive foul. It'll go back the other way. That was Cam Johnson trying to lock him up. Got to make him pay off turnovers. That is the 11th. Don't forget they started the game with 4 right away. So they've calmed down. Pels have 7. Derek Queen, a little step through. You got it.
And now, what James Borrego did is he gave the ball to Derek Queen in that same Dirk Nowitzki isolation spot. It's hard to guard.
They get the switch. Jokic. And almost a turnover. It will be a turnover. He's got 5 turnovers now. Up ahead, Trey. Run him off the line. You can understand that. And it's taken away. Good job by Zeke Naji. A turnover for the Pels. Jamal Murray trapped, but you got some space for a triple. It always works, doesn't it, off the turnover?
It does. It does.
Back to a 12-point lead. Inside of 5 to play. And they're still shooting almost 60% from the field. Derek Queen sets it up for Jose. Driving a kick. Can't find a bucket, though. And now they've got a 2-on-1. Taken away, almost. Trey. At least got a hand on it to knock it away on an easy one for Peyton Watson. But the Pels are really struggling. 40% from the field, 24% of their triples. And as I mentioned, 6 makes on threes, 5 belong to your best shooter. Somebody else. Other sources we always talk about have to step up. Peyton Watson has tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Usually it's Cam Johnson or Jamal Murray inside Jokic.
We've seen this, Joe, because we saw it in Phoenix where we talked about Devin Booker, but it was Grayson Allen. Right? We saw it in Golden State where we talked about Steph Curry. Good block, Trey. We talked about Steph Curry, but it was Moses Moody.
Good job by Trey. He shares it with Bay. Jose just in the nick of time for the layup. Just the way they drew it up. 10-point game. Jose off the bench with his first bucket.
This is what makes Denver so good. This two-man game right here.
Bruce Brown in trouble. Smart player. Camera relax. Jokic will stay with it.
I tell you, Queen has done a great job of battling with him.
And Jokic
He's
got
fighting
it anyway, right. Jose waits for the pick. Bruce Brown battled through the pick. Trey.
I can see that from here.
9 turnovers for the Pels. Jones back into the game, and he was a factor. He was huge for them off the bench. Curtis Jones out of Iowa State, a two-way player. And Jokic, they're going to call goaltending. Yeah, that's the MVP, by the way. You're not going to get a charge.
Yep.
That's what it boils down to. 14-point game. How close is he to a triple-double? He's right now an assist away. 25 and 10 for Nikola Jokic with 9 assists. It will be his 9th triple-double over the first 14 games. Doesn't mean much to them, does he? Derek Queen, he'll take the mid-range over Jokic. Good touch.
That young man is so incredibly skilled.
Yep.
He is so skilled.
Good touch.
He is going to be a problem.
He's got 15 points now, AD.
He's going to figure some things out. He is going to be a real problem. This is what I mean.
He got it. He got around
That's what I'm talking about right there.
He's got Sadiq. Oh. Don't talk about it.
No, I'm talking about, I don't care about the past. I'm talking about what he did down here defensively. That's what I'm referencing. When he comes to the sideline, he is being talked to by DeAndre Jordan, which I love. Right? You can exclude that last play. This young man has played extremely well tonight. And he's playing against and he's playing against a guy that he truly respects and wants to kind of put his game after, model his game after.
Emulate the best.
Right, and Nikola Jokic. And the thing is, I get it. It's frustrating. You're going to have mistakes. Derek Queen is going to turn the ball over. I talked to him about it before the game. But you don't want to take away from who he is and what he does well.
He's got 4 of the Pels' 10 turnovers, but you're asking a lot of a guy who's playing not even 20 NBA games. All presented by 504 Golf and Tim Hardaway Jr. They find him inside, the last guy you expect to be in the paint for an easy one. Pels can't get stops right now. They're down by 14, giving up 90. Derek missed Micah. It'll be Sadiq Bey and Micah. Loose ball foul going the other way. 2:17 to play. It'll come in on the side. And hopefully everybody's okay after that collision between Watson and Micah.
And I tell you, that three-point line makes a difference.
Well, it's really hurt.
It makes a difference.
It's hurt the Pels in the past.
And it's hurt the Pels the past couple of games, too, because they've had some good looks. Outside of Trey Murphy, guys have had really good looks.
It was 24-8 a couple of games ago. Your opponent had 24 triples, and you had 8.
Right.
Jose hit the deck. 2:05. Jokic on the arc.
See, that's what happens when you don't overreact to it. That's what I said. It's easy to say, like, you can't bite. You don't. When a guy can shoot the ball like that from distance, you don't have a choice.
Jose for the lob. Micah on the run. Jose saw him early. Z about to check back in with a minute 45 left in the third. But the Pels can't get stops. That's the problem. Did a good job in the first half. Now Bruce Brown with a rhythm dribble. And out of bounds to the Pels. Okay, you got to stop. Minute 24 to play. You need consecutive stops. Here's our energy power play.
You love that. Because Micah's not shooting the ball well right now. So that means you don't stay in the corner. Make them account for your athleticism. Cut back door. If you can see the back of your man's head, that means he probably can't see you. Good read by Jose.
17 assists on 31 makes for the Pels. That's significant. They have not been able to do that. And Micah again, moving off, goes to the line.
Right. Again, gravity guys matter. If you look at this, what they're doing, they have 10 eyes on Zion. If they have 10 eyes on Zion, they can't see Micah. Move without the basketball and make yourself available.
Bruce Brown on the foul. Micah goes to the stripe. Got him on the side of the face.
I'm still trying to figure out what is reviewable and what isn't.
Well, and that's above the shoulder.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure that out. Because usually anything above the shoulders is reviewed. It's looked at.
And
I don't know why this wouldn't be looked at. Right.
Previous players under review, he doesn't meet the criteria for a flagrant foul.
It was fast. It happened in a hurry. Bruce Brown. Ooh.
And the thing is that it's not a flagrant.
No.
It's not a flagrant. 100% is not a flagrant. But my thing is, Joe, the consistency.
Right.
What we see is when the guy gets hit above the head, it's reviewed.
Yeah, pretty good scrape across the face. But you're right.
See,
he's trying to get the ball.
And what Micah will figure out, you start to learn things about yourself, right?
Upon review, we do not have a follow-through. We have wind up and slight impact. Therefore, it is not a flagrant foul. So we have one free throw as a common foul.
What Micah will figure out is he doesn't have to be a spot-up three-point shooter. Just because this league is telling you that the three-point shot is at a premium, maybe you're a better cutter than you are shooter.
You're a great athlete to begin with.
You are a fantastic athlete. So what you will find out the more reps that you get is how to be impactful with the time that you're given. That's two back-to-back great cuts on two back-to-back possessions by Micah.
Micah looking for the three-point play. He's got 4 off the bench. He's 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. His buckets have come around the basket. Right.
On cuts.
On movement away from the ball. Now Bruce Brown. Final 69 seconds of the third. Waits for Hardaway. Yeah, there's a gamble. Brown off the glass, gets the roll. Yeah, they reverse it, switch sides really well.
Yeah, the thing is, it's tough to double Nikola Jokic without him putting that ball on the floor.
Z, and take it away. It'll be Bruce Brown. Points off the takeaway. Another third quarter that got away. Eve. Good cut. And
that's a great cut by Micah.
Yep.
That's a great cut by Micah again.
Just two-man game. Gave it right back to him. Good movement off the ball by both Micah and Eve. So the triple-double is there. 9th in his first 14 games of the season. Man.
He's pretty good, Joe.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
If you like that. Like, if you like a center that can shoot, can pass, can dribble, excellent decision maker with a high basketball IQ.
They made a couple of moves over the offseason I like. Yeah, and that was picking up Cam Johnson, Michael Porter Jr. He goes to Brooklyn.
Jonas.
Yeah, Jonas Valanciunas is huge for them. And then you've got Bruce Brown coming back where he won a ring. And a good defender for them.
Right.
They don't need offense, they need stops.
And I'll tell you what I'm saying, and don't hear what I'm not saying. But the Pelicans have a nice Nikola Jokic
Type.
style player in training.
Yep.
And Derek Queen. Such a joy to watch play.
Is the attributes he possesses
Right.
at 20 years of age.
Sure.
Because he sees the floor. He makes reads really well. Talking to Scott Hastings about him at halftime, who played the league, what, 12, 13, 14 years? And doing the Denver analysis. That's the three-point shooter. And they're going to get a second chance.
They're going to get the
last
final
shot. Yep. And Hastings was saying, I like a lot of what I see from Queen. That's a walk. Yeah, Jamal Murray just slid it. 2.8 to play. Their 15th turnover. Najee and Jones coming in for defensive purposes. They are not relaxing, are they? Even with a big lead. Trey Murphy back in. Good move. Now, can you get a shot, and a decent shot at that? Z. And got it. Did he get it off in time? No. It was still in his hand?
Yeah.
Kind of sums up the third for the Pels. Yep, still
Moving
there.
on the floor is unsuccessful field goal.
On target. So we go to the fourth. 14-point Crab game summary. And by the way, did you get that frequent flyer card set up for Fiery Crab?
No, I'm waiting on somebody from Fiery Crab to contact me. I'm waiting. I'm just telling you, Joe, I'm waiting.
You're classic. I'm doing everything I can for you, man. I really am. Now, Jonas in there, taking over Jokic, who's already got a triple-double, and stays out. Hawk, good box out by Trey, taking care of Zeke Najee. 14-point game, and it's early. Plenty of time.
If they're going to now, Eve has to make himself available.
Trey, 30-footer. Tough. Real tough. And out of bounds it goes. He is now 7 of a dozen, 5 of 10 on his triples with 23 points. So they've got Hardaway Jr. out there, along with Valanciunas, Zeke Najee, Jamal Murray, and Bruce Brown. Here comes the trap. Bruce Brown, midi. Doesn't get the roll, and it's knocked out by Jonas.
And I don't mind that trap. Because right now, they don't have Nikola Jokic in the game.
Who's going to score? Right. Murray's their best option.
So you take the ball out of his hand and trust somebody else to make a shot.
Z reads, goes away, and he's going to the free throw line.
Joe, what am I going to say here? That's an inverted pick and roll where you actually have the small setting the screen for the big. You put your two best guys in action in the middle of the floor and trust the results.
So they converged, but got there late. Opening minute of the fourth. Pels not helping themselves there. 13 of 17 at the stripe. So they had a good first quarter, led by 4. Trailed by 4 at the break after getting outscored by 8 in the second. Zeal split a pair, but the third outscored by 10. We've been there, done that.
Boy, have we.
13-point game. Murray with Valanciunas. Jonas working against Steve. Zeke Najee. I haven't had a shot. I'll take that.
You take that shot all day. And that's Zeke.
He will give and go.
Look at Jonas.
Yeah, he's playing center field. Hawk. Tough. Pels are now 6 of 28 on their triples. Can't live without triples. It's impossible. And they got Hardaway for that purpose because he can flat out score.
And that's a simple walk away, Joe. That's a simple walk away in transition.
Going to be Trey on the wing. Eve after it. Zeke Najee timed her well. 2 minutes gone by. You have Jeremiah about to check back into the game with Derek Queen. Najee with a wide open Bruce Brown. And he's got the foul. Najee's got a couple of free throws. Overall, they're showing their depth as well because they're missing Aaron Gordon tonight and Christian Brown, 2 starters. So Peyton Watson has stepped up. And we had mentioned Peyton Watson. There's Aaron Gordon.
And it makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder how different it would have been last year if Aaron Gordon was healthy in that Game 7 versus Oklahoma City Thunder.
Peyton Watson came into the game shooting 26% on his threes. Tonight, he's been unreal from beyond the arc. 28 points, 5 of 9 on his triples. Thanksgiving holidays, get it started. Pelicans Cup night. They host the Grizzlies Wednesday night, so Thanksgiving Eve on the 26th. And then we'll be at the fairgrounds the next day with all of you. Get it started. Photo ops, fans in attendance receiving a t-shirt courtesy of our buddy Morris Bart. Pelicans.com/NBA Cup. We'll see you here on Wednesday night.
You going to the fairgrounds on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. It's a tradition here. Packed. Big time. I need you to be with me. I need you to bring me luck.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, come on.
Obviously, me and you, as far as the luck goes, that does not work.
Yeah, it does. The track is different. It'll be Derek Queen. Good touch, Derek. He's got 17. Yeah, I got a horse race on Thanksgiving Day, and I need you there. Okay, I'll pick you up.
I'll split the winnings with you.
What a shot. What a surprise. Jonas backs it out.
I can't guarantee my presence.
I'm going to stand. I'm going to wait outside. Jonas going to the free throw line. Yeah, I'm coming over. I'm going to be outside waiting for you.
All right, just wait. Just wait. Yeah, just chill. I got you.
Well, I'm going to sit on that horn, and your neighbors are really going to be upset with you. So our buddy, Jonas Valanciunas, I said to him before the game, man, you got a chance. They're deep. This is a good team. Yeah. They can be in the conference finals and the NBA finals. They have, as far as we're concerned, the best player in the NBA, Nikola Jokic. Bird's back in. Trey will sit down. So 16-point game. Do they need? Jokic already has his triple-double if you join us late. He's got 28, 10, and 10. And that's after he started the game kind of in a cavalier mode.
He has 8 turnovers.
Right. Jonas. He could always make free throws. He's big, could always hit. Yeah, always hit at a high percentage. And those two like each other. They get along. They've got a relationship. So talk about healthy. Your two bigs. Herb, good look. Corner 3. Story for the Pels. Hardaway's got it.
These are the looks you want.
Yep.
You're getting great looks.
Hardaway has struggled over the last couple of games. Now Derek Queen.
The pass.
Yep. For Z. Great eye. Court vision.
Wes Johnson, Andrew, and I talked about this in the pregame show. This is what you want to see. Some high-low with Derek Queen and Zion Williamson.
That's his 4th assist, AD, with 6 boards, 17 points. And Jonas going to the free throw line. Foul is on Jordan Hawkins.
See, if you're Hawk, what you want to do is you want to put your body there and force them to make that pass to Bruce Brown in the corner.
Right. Because Jonas that close.
That's too simple.
Right.
Like, reaching in is not enough. You want to make Jonas go through your body. If they throw that ball to the corner, you have to trust somebody to cover you.
16 of 20 at the free throw line now. The Denver Nuggets were about to make it 2 straight up at the Pels to start the new season. Scoring, very difficult. Dead last in the league at 108 points a game. And that's why the 3 is so important in today's game. The Pels are 6 of 30, 20% on their triples. You can't have enough shooting. And that is the reality of today's NBA. Derek reads. Jonas stays in the neighborhood because of it. Yep. Good sell. Yeah. Jonas got there late. It'll be 14 on the clock and we're coming on the side on the second team foul.
But see, he knows that he also has to close out to DQ.
Right.
15 feet out because he can knock that shot down.
Yeah, he is protecting against Z and then trying to recover. Right, trying to recover. 17-point deficit. Big hole. So little time left. Derek for 3.
This is what I mean.
He's got 20.
And Jonas just turned and put his hands in the air like, I don't know what you want me to do. Derek Queen and Zion Williamson could be a great tandem playing off each other because their skill sets complement each other very well.
And out of bounds. They're saying it's off Beers.
Again, Jonas can't do both. You can't clog the lane and then get back out to DQ. Right now, Zion just simply has to make the right read, and DQ has to knock it down. That's simple basketball.
First threes taken tonight. He's 9 of 12 from the field.
He's going to be a problem, man.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
And that was a reach. And Derek thought he locked him early. That was an old school play by Jonas.
And all these tricks that are constantly being used against Derek, that are being used against Jeremiah,
right.
A year or two from now, they'll be doing to some other rookie in this league.
Yeah, watch the arm and the lock. Boom.
But DQ reached first.
Right.
He reached in with that off arm.
Yeah, the old reach, reteach.
Right.
And that's exactly what he did. Pels out of fouls. And good block. Herb was the initial. Jeremiah got the roll. You're down to a dozen. Now you've made a little bit of a run, a spurt.
It's a lot of time left.
7:20 to play.
7:20 in an NBA game is an eternity.
So the last 5 points belong to the Pels, the rookies.
Good job pursuing that basketball by DQ. And we talk about this all the time. When the floor is out of balance, get it in Meep's hands.
Lend you one. He's got 2, so he could give you one. That's Bubba Watson, who's won the Masters twice, 2012, 2014. In fact, he's won 12 times on the tour. And you know how much I love the game. I mean, the Golf Channel, it's kind of like on all the time if it's not NBA TV and the League Pass. So I appreciate what that young man does. Man, oh man.
I don't care if you like the sport or not, you can appreciate greatness.
And he is. Now, can you get stops if you're the Pels? Bruce Brown will help him.
And you figured they had to go back to Nikola Jokic.
Yep, he comes back into the game for Jonas Valanciunas.
Weak side of the floor has to be in.
Got there.
Weak side of the floor has to be in.
Yeah, it's so simple for the opposition coming out of a timeout to get what they want. Derek Queen follows his own and doesn't get the roll. There was no contact, though. None whatsoever. It'll be Hardaway. That'll hurt.
And Nikola Jokic makes such a difference. Comes back in, he gets somebody an easy basket.
Last
rebound, outlet.
Right. Jeremiah's runner. So 6.5 to play. It all boils down to the defensive end for the Pels.
But it also boils down to defensive principles, Joe.
Right. You're giving up layups.
Because the weak side of the floor has to be in. Where Herb is, right there.
Right.
Where Herb is.
Watson. He's having a career night at the Pels' expense. Peyton Watson up to 30 points. He was 30th overall. Now in his 4th year out of UCLA. Last pick of the first round. Herb. 3 means a lot, doesn't it? Pels are 7 of 32 on their triples. Difference in the game. Hardaway and a break. Pretty good corner 3. Good look. They've got 4 more triples than the Pels, so 12 more points beyond the arc. Nice crossover. And it'll count if it goes. Instead, 2 free throws, but there is so much potential with this young man.
I love watching him play.
Right.
I do.
These reps are huge.
For me, Joe, I just love watching it come together on the fly.
And the best, he's doing it against the best of the world.
Right.
So Derek Queen, just shy of 25 minutes. 5:43 left in the contest. Got it down to 12, but then right away out of the timeout. 5 unanswered.
And there's things that are you can prevent. Right? That's an easy play. You double Nikola Jokic right here, and you're locked up with your guy on the weak side of the floor and give up a layup. Again, it's simple defensive principles.
1 of 2 for Derek. Pels are now 15 of 20 at the free throw line. Jokic. And give it away. Bruce Brown tried to go back to Jokic. There you go, Jeremiah. And a break. Cam Johnson wasn't ready for it, was he? Sets it up for the shooter.
It's a good pass by Cam Johnson.
Yep. Doesn't fall. Derek curls it away. He's 2 boards away from a double-double. Now Trey. Here comes the trap. Sadiq all the way to the hole, and the free throw's coming. You need it. Stop the clock, get it down to 14 if you can collect a pair. So Watson with the foul. It is his 3rd. They're out of fouls. Pels are out of fouls. Free throws for both sides the rest of the game.
And I give props to Sadiq Bey for even being out there, because you know he's not healthy. You know that ankle's not feeling the best.
He's back.
And you can tell because everything is short.
Right. Our Points Total brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. So the Pels hit the road back to Dallas, where they just won down the stretch, a 2-point game against the Mavericks. And we'll see how many bigs are going to be playing for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis has not been on the floor.
No.
Gafford
and Wadley, I believe, are both questionable today.
Meaning they are available. Usually in that terminology. There you go. Payne Watson, 32 points.
I don't even want to say it again because it's I sound like a broken record.
How good is that guy? 11 boards and 11 assists for Jokic to go along with 28 points. Trey taken away by Cam. Johnson's got it. And so do the Nuggets. Timeout in a 19-point lead for Denver.
Sports and Entertainment Network is brought to you by Smoothie King. Rule the day. By Oshner Health. Long live you. Long live the Pelicans. By Hancock Whitney, official bank of the New Orleans Pelicans. By New Age Products, official garage and outdoor kitchen provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. And by SeatGeek. Get your seats in a seat.
Welcome back once again to the Big Easy for the final 4:24 of the contest. Second half got away. It was a 4-point game at the break. Pels did enough well in the first half. Just can't score. And the 3-point shot is really apparent. If it's not Trey, tough. Derek Queen going to the free throw line after Z got the board. Zeke Naji with the foul.
DQ is a tough cover for other bigs. He is a tough cover for other bigs. They're not accustomed to sliding their feet like this.
Derek, he had 26 earlier this season. And up to 22 tonight. Which is like the court vision, the awareness.
For me, Joe, it's the mental toughness. The ability to put poor plays behind him and move forward.
Collects a pair. He's done a good job, and an efficient job all the way around tonight, too. So 23. He's 4 of 5 at the stripe. 9 of 14 from the field, though, with 8 boards, and 4 of those at the offensive end to go along with 4 assists. 3:55 to play. Well, you got it down to 12. They had to bring Jokic back in.
So right now, Zeke Naji's in the corner, Joe. So Zion has to get off of Zeke Naji.
Right.
He has to get off of Zeke Naji. No matter what, you can be the help guy. Got to get up.
Clock down.
Got to get up.
Jokic is up. Trey's got the board. Derek Queen thought about it. Nice run.
I'm telling you.
Going to the line.
I'm telling you, Joe. He's a tough cover because you are not accustomed as a big to another big man attacking you and changing direction like this. Hesitation.
Crossover.
Between the legs.
Right.
One hand roll. Tell you, that's the best part of this job, Joe.
Yeah.
Watching these young men just become something special.
And game number 15 of his NBA career.
That's him with the steal.
You got it. Herb's coming up. Pels back within 13 with 3:25 to play.
It's a great play by Derek Queen.
Yep.
Missed the free throw, hustled after it. It's a guy, lackadaisical, bringing the ball up the floor. He tips it away. Look at that.
Right. If they're going to relax, take advantage of it.
Let's get loud.
Yeah, you heard my man Herb Jones. Get loud. We trying to get this running. Under 4 minutes to go. Make some noise. Let's go 504.
Derek Queen in the middle of things as Derek Queen and the Pels.
So you can expect a two-man game with Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic here.
Yep, right away. Murray beyond the arc.
Game.
Yep. Cam Johnson on the run and blocked away by Trey. He's got the loose stuff.
Got to make the right read here.
It'll be Herb on the run and following Jamal Murray. 3 to play, making an 11-point game.
And you know, this is what you've seen these last 2 or 3 minutes, Joe, is defensive activity and attention to small defensive principles.
Right.
The weak side of the floor being in. So a lot of these back doors and simple cuts that were open earlier in the game are not available.
Herb at the line for the first time tonight, where the Pels are now 19 of 26. Yeah, Herb had foul trouble. He had to sit down with 4. And comes through with the strike.
Again, it's going to come down, and it is probably the best two-man game in the league. But it's going to come down to stopping this two-man game between these two.
Here comes the pick. He goes away. Jokic. And, yeah, offensive foul cleared out.
That's his 9th turnover.
Trey Murphy did enough, didn't he? He was on his hip, and Jokic created space. So Jokic with the foul.
That's his 6th.
It is number 6.
They're going to challenge it.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah, they are.
I would assume, because Adelman can't take it home with him.
Denver is challenging the ruling of an offensive foul.
And there were moments earlier in the game when Nikola Jokic used his off arm, but he is an amazing player, and it didn't get called. So our Sprite coaches challenge.
This is a great challenge too.
Yeah, that's why you save them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. This should be an unsuccessful challenge.
Well,
it's not enough contact.
Well, I was gonna
it's
say,
not a lot of contact.
Right, incidental
enough.
before.
No, but it's enough so Trey can't even challenge the play.
That's quick.
Upon review, the defender holds his path on a straight line drive.
Right.
The push off with the off arm by the offensive player is correctly deemed an offensive foul. Therefore, we have an unsuccessful challenge, and it is New Orleans ball out of bounds.
Boy, this is the possession of the game then.
This is a huge possession right here. I'm with you.
With only 2:44 to play, if you can get a bucket, even a 3, it's right now at 11. Get it down to 9 or 8.
And with no Nikola Jokic out there, it changes everything.
Yeah, and you want to pray for overtime even because he's out of the game.
Because as good as Jonas is, and we've seen it, he's not the passer that Nikola Jokic is. So this is a huge possession right here.
Derek Queen will walk it up to the Pels. Where's Trey Murphy? Back door.
Right there.
But Mike is there. Mike is going to the free throw line. Got to capitalize. So the play was designed. It was well.
So think about how much confidence James Borrego has in Derek Queen.
He's out there.
No. But that was him making the pass.
Exactly. That's the point. He was the point man on the play. And now, can you make your free throws? Look good. 2:34 left. They only use 10 seconds out of the timeout.
And there's 2 rookies on the floor right now, Joel.
So Trey leads the Pels. No, actually now Derek does with 25. 23 for Trey. And Micah comes through with the pressure on. Big. Great reps for him. 10 unanswered. Can you continue to get stops? Here comes the pick. Herb gets back in position. They use the clock. It'll be Jonas, mid-range. Got it. Not surprised. He's always had that, hasn't he? Back to 11. Derek Queen. Trying to get there. Little jump hook. Off the glass. He's got a new career best of 27. And he's going to finish it.
You got to get a stop.
Yeah, 11 of 16 for Derek Queen now.
DQ has to get up at the point of the screen, at the level of the screen. Get up there, Trey.
Yeah.
Get up there, Trey.
Yeah, they're using a lot of clock. Now it's down to 7 of the clock. Watson. Ooh, it's a charge. Derek Queen got back in position. And they're, by the way, they don't have a challenge, do they?
No, they do not. No, they do not.
Yeah, that was a tough call.
Yes, it was.
And barely in time, if at all. 9-point game, minute 40 and counting. Now you got to be quick.
Got to go. You got to go.
Got to be quick. It's Trey. Z on the finish. Down to 7. Minute 31 to play. Get the pressure up.
It's going to come down to putting some heat on Jamal Murray.
Right. Get the ball out of his hands.
Right. This is his time.
Yep.
If you're hurt, you don't let him get this ball back. You do not let Jamal Murray get this ball back. Let him play 4-on-4.
Yep. Here comes Cam Johnson. Gave up the dribble. Jonas killing him. Beating his old team. Puts him up by 9.
Big shot by you.
He's hit the last 2. It's a reach. Derek Queen gets the clock stopped. He's going to the free throw line. 63 seconds left. So Jonas off the bench has been massive for them.
You know the amount of respect that Derek Queen has for Nikola Jokic, and look how he has played against him tonight.
In game number 15 of his NBA career.
And the guy on the left is the best in the world. The best in the world.
He fouled out tonight. Had too many turnovers tonight, which is rare. He almost had a quadruple-double. He had a triple-double. One more turnover, he would have had a quad. Derek gets 1 of 2. 8-point game. And now you got to press all over. It's only a minute left. Jonas with Peyton Watson. Not
why he shot that, I cannot tell you.
That helped. Derek Queen will take it himself and finish. 6-point, 2-possession game. Queen.
Just get the ball out of Jamal Murray's hands. Get the ball out of Jamal Murray's hands.
Yeah. Where's the double? Coming to the wrong side and a reach. Free throws. Derek Queen, what a night. 30 points.
It's a good finish.
And
it's tough to tell if that's an and one or not.
I was watching. Yeah.
It's tough, but that's a heck of a finish regardless, though.
So, Jamal Murray at 94% at the line. And a little bit better than that now. 31 seconds to play. Yeah, you want to take this fight and this carryover into Dallas.
For sure.
Devon Looney in for rebounding purposes. Derek Queen comes over to the sideline.
No, it should be Micah.
Yeah, I was going to say. No.
No, because there's 4 guys out. Somebody's still in. It should be DQ.
And it is.
Right. And you're right. For rebounding purposes, to probably get this and simply call a timeout.
You got it. And the Pels still have 2 timeouts left. But What a free throw shooter he was.
Thing is, he's been here.
Yep. Yep. Been there, done that, and collects a pair.
If it's somebody else, you can think differently. But Jamal Murray, he's been there too many times.
Jamal Murray out of Kentucky in his 10th season, the 28-year-old probably iced it. One time out left for the Pels. So can you get a quick score, advance it, or get the stop, or you play the foul game, but they're going to get the ball to Jamal Murray.
And the thing is, you don't have to foul Jamal Murray. So you don't have to foul immediately.
Right.
When he gets that ball out, right, you go for the steal. When he gets that ball out, whoever it comes out to, that's who you foul. But what you can expect Adelman to do is now flood the floor with his best free throw shooters.
Good to see this kind of competition on the homestand.
Yeah, just to kind of the fight.
So Jamal Murray coming through down the stretch. He's got 14, but only 5 of 14 for the field, 2 of 7 on his triples. The guy that beat the Pels, Peyton Watson. That hurt. Peyton Watson with 32 points. Man, 11 boards. 13 of 19, super efficient for Peyton Watson. You know, when somebody's out, you have the opportunity to capitalize. Right. This young man did it. Yeah, he's today's NBA though. When you look at the way his makeup, the body, the 6'8", 200 pounds. He's a long wingspan.
Athletic.
Super athlete. So now the inbounds. Derek Queen. He'll take the 3. Rebound out of the reach of Micah, and that'll do it. So they'll get it across the line. 8-point game and a foul. Dallas is up next. That's Friday night. Hopefully you'll be able to join us. And if I'm not mistaken, they're still doing 7:30 there. Yeah, it'll be a 7:30 tip. Aaron and Wes will have it at 7 o'clock with Pels Live. So Cam Johnson, one of their additions in the offseason. Along with Jonas Valanciunas, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Bruce Brown, and all 4, they bring in 4 vets. They're looking for a ring. Yep. They're in win now mode. Murray is 28. Jokic is 30. Aaron Gordon's 30.
They're all on the same time.
Yeah, Cam Johnson's 29. Trey. Saved by Herb. Michael will get it. Seven-point game. And Herb with the foul. So the Pels 7 of 34 in a close game. Here it is, 7 points, and you got a foul at the end, obviously. But they had 4 more triples. And if you can't get into double figures, we mention it all the time.
It's a killer.
You can't get 10 or more, and 10's low in today's NBA. They have 11. 11 of 31. Pels are 7 of 34 from beyond the arc as Jeremiah's back in. Micah did a good job. Now it's going to be Jamal Murray back at the line. And good to see Z on the floor, playing 29 minutes tonight with 14 points, 5 dimes, and 6 boards.
And you know what having Z out there did? It unlocked Derek Queen.
Right.
Because it gave him space to operate.
Well, we were wondering what it would look like with Queen up top and Z down low. And it's just the beginning. It'll be Jeremiah, and that'll be your final score. So the Pels played it tough down the stretch, but again, third quarter cost them.
Yeah.
Got outscored. They were down by 4, and were outscored by 10. But there's Jokic with Derek Queen.
I couldn't be more impressed with that young man.
Every rep, it's going to be better for all of us.
Yeah, I could not be more impressed with him tonight because he got up to an extremely rough start to the point where JB even pulled him out in the first quarter.
Because of turnovers.
Right. But his ability to put things behind him and move forward and stay the course, the mental piece of this game is far more important than the physical piece.
And the feeling that you belong at this level. Okay, I can play. I can match up with these guys.
Right. When you start doing it against the best in the world, that's an eye-opener even for you as a player.
Final score, 125-118. So the Nuggets win by 7, but a big night for Derek Queen. For Antonio Daniels, Andrew Lopez, I'm Joel Myers. Thanks again for being with us. Stick around, though. Aaron and Wes, they're up next with Pels OT. Have a good night, everybody.